Hello, my name is Hazel. I am a 26-year-old Filipina woman living in Manila, Philippines. I used to live in Tondo with my parents, but a relationship with an older man changed my world forever. I want to share my story for other older men and younger Filipina girls so they can understand what problems can happen when older Western men and younger Filipina women have relationships. Last year, a chapter of my life unfolded when a 56-year-old man visited my beauty salon for a simple haircut. Originating from France, he had chosen to retire in the Philippines, basking in the luxuries his considerable wealth afforded him in Makati. Meanwhile, my life was worlds apart, living in Tondo with my family. I was a 25-year-old Filipina woman with dreams bigger than my monthly salary of 5,000 pesos from the salon could ever hope to capture. My parents, very protective of me, kept a close watch on my comings and goings, a freedom I seldom enjoyed. Despite huge differences in age and culture between our lives, a surprising bond blossomed between us, growing into a deep affection. He admired my maturity and determination, qualities that drew us closer, making plans to spend more time together, with him offering his support in my goals and dreams in life. He made me feel good inside, and my desire to be his woman was overwhelming to me. Despite our age differences, I was deeply attracted to him and wanted to give him my love. When we first made love, I was very inexperienced. I only had one sexual experience when I was 21 years old. I did not date because my parents were very strict. When this older man first made love to me, it felt incredible. My first experience was not very pleasant. It was with a younger man and neither of us knew what we were doing. I was falling in love more and more with the older man each time we made love together. He showed me what it truly felt to be a woman. I was now becoming a woman after being sheltered for many years by my parents. I was growing sexually and my older lover was not focused on exploring new things to bring excitement in our romantic time together. I realized his age had diminished his ability and sometimes he had difficulty. I tried to give him encouragement. I told him there are other methods to please a woman. He was losing his desire to be nice to me, even when we were not making love. I wanted so badly to be happy with him because I loved him. I would do anything to make him happy and to be with him forever, but he seemed to give up. If you have questions or comments for me, you are welcome to say these to me in the comments. In those moments, I felt incredibly fortunate to have captured the heart of someone so established felt like validation of my worth. But as our relationship evolved, so did my understanding of his intentions. His daily pickups from work, initially a gesture of his love for me, revealed a pattern of control, dictating my social interactions under the guise of concern, even winning over my parents' trust to further limit my independence. I soon realized his choice in me wasn't for who I was but for what I represented to him. Youth and inexperienced in life, easily influenced and molded to fit his desires. A woman of his age wouldn't tolerate such control, understanding too well the value of freedom and self-respect. In contrast, I was a young Filipina woman, eager to explore life, but constrained with my circumstances and with this relationship. My world was now limited, focused solely on work and him, mistaking his success and confidence for the qualities most worth pursuing. Yet, as I began to carve out a more independent existence, earning more and expanding my social circle, the toxic nature of our bond became unmistakable. His grip loosened not because of any shortcomings on my part, but because I started seeing the world, and myself, more clearly. One day he told me he met another woman and I had to move back to my parents' home. I found out that she was a 22-year-old woman from the market. Even though our relationship had problems, I was devastated with this news. I was hoping to improve our relationship, and I hoped he would eventually show me more of his love. I fell very hard in love with him. Older men might offer the appearance of stability, maturity, or financial security, but these offerings can come at the cost of one's self being and growth. The promises of forever and the security from an older gentleman can be enticing, especially when compared to my immaturity. I have moved on with my life learning many things about relationships, especially with older men. My boyfriend's problems in the bedroom would not make me want to leave him. I truly loved him. He made me fall so much in love with him. He was my first real love in my young life. There are ways to please your woman when you have physical limitations. I told him that, but he still didn't want to work at making me happy. He only wanted to please himself. When I complained, it made him very angry at me. I was not the young, inexperienced girl that he knew when we first met. Even though our relationship did not work out, I can say that I am happy to have met this man. If I can go back in time, I would meet this man again. This was a learning experience for me. I was a young and inexperienced woman when I met him. He turned me into a grown-up woman, and now I feel more independent, and I know what to expect when I begin a new relationship with a man someday. I think I can be a better girlfriend or wife to the man I meet. I have moved from my parents' house, and now I live with a girlfriend. We share an apartment together. If I had not met this man, I would still be living at my parents' house today. I do not have any bad feelings for this older man. In fact, I still have some love in my heart for him, and I hope he will find good woman he can love someday to be happy. This is my story to older Western men and to younger Filipino women. If you want to have a serious and lasting relationship, it is certainly quite possible. Filipino women can be the most devoted woman. Many younger women have no problem dating or marrying an older man. Just treat us as equals, give us the love that we desire. If you have physical limitations when making love, if you at least make an effort to satisfy your woman and make her feel loved, we will love you back and be your devoted woman forever. There are many ways to make your woman happy. If you are a man or another Filipino woman who has questions or comments, please contact me in the comments. I would like to answer your questions. Please don't let misunderstandings and problems ruin your relationship. Thank you for listening to my story.